What's up, Rockland? I'm your host, Kayla.
And I'm Maggie. It's March 3rd, a blue plus 7 day.
Today's weather is going to be a high of 59 and a low of 42 with sun all day, prepping us for a few more days of rain.
Today's lunch will be Big Daddy's cheese pizza and chicken filet sandwich with lettuce, pickles, and tomato.
And now let's get on with the show.
So this is our first Friday show back from break, and I was wondering how your break was.
Thanks for asking. I had a great break. I went to San Diego. How about you?
It was really fun. I went to Colorado to celebrate my birthday, and I got to see my sisters, and it was really great.
That's great. So break was great, but we still have a lot of stuff going on with school, especially with ASB applications coming up so quickly. So here's Courtney and Ashley showing you why you should apply.
Hi, I'm Bradley Waters, and today we're going to be interviewing people around RHS. Excuse me, what do you do during your 6th period?
I'm an ASB, of course.
Can I get a tour?
Sure, come with me. This is Miss Perkins. It's her birthday. And this is Perkins' candy jar.
You gotta tell me something good about your day.
I'm an ASB. Every day's a good day. Let's go interview some committees. This is Kenzie. Kenzie's in spirit. Kenzie, what are you doing today?
Today I'm making the skit for our next rally. Let's go check out some other committees. And now I'm going to interview the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Sakinski. Hey Ben, what do you do in ASB?
We plan a lot of fun activities and events, which is really fun.
Sounds fun. You should join ASB.
Thompson gave us burritos.
And now we're going to be interviewing T-Shirts Productions Commissioner Jack Palmer. Jack, can you come over here? Hi Jack, why should people join ASB?
People should join ASB because it's a very fun experience. I've had a lot of fun. I made a lot of great friends here. And also it's just a fun class. You get to be a part of a lot of stuff, and they give you free food every now and then, which is always a plus.
That's great. Join ASB. Join ASB!
ASB is great, but it's definitely not the only thing we have going on campus with the amount of clubs that we have. So let's go take a look at one of them, and let's see what mock trial is up to.
Are you interested in sharpening your debate skills and having some fun? You should join mock trial. What do you like about mock trial?
Mock trial is a great place to practice your public speaking and debate skills in the setting of a courtroom as attorneys and/or witnesses. I joined the club 3 years ago as a freshman, and it's been a really interesting experience. Every single year we get a new case, and we have to develop new skills to go along with it.
I really like the public speaking aspect and the being in front of, like, kind of not really a jury, but people who judge you and things like that.
Mock trial is a really fun way for me to see my friends after school, and also a really good way to just expand kind of maybe my future career goals. Like this year's case is about robbery and larceny, and that's really fun. It's a great way for me to meet new people like Sarah here, who's a sophomore, I get to work with her a lot, and it's great because of the grade difference.
I kind of like when we get competitive with each other, especially competing with other schools, and hopefully this year we'll make it a state.
Next up, we have a highlight for Reading Across America for Dr. Seuss's birthday from Grace.
Read Across America is celebrated every year on March 2nd, Dr. Seuss's birthday. It was created by the National Education Association and is recognized nationwide as a day to remember the importance of reading and encourage literacy among children. This event is very focused on America's youth and motivating them to find a passion for reading. It is extremely important to use this day as an opportunity to remember the joy that reading can bring and go to the library to pick out a book.
Reading creates so many opportunities for just learning new things, whether you're reading fiction or nonfiction. And for me, I've always been a lifelong lover of books and reading, both, again, like historical works, but also just like fun escape, romance novels or teen dramas. And so reading is just so important for being able to expand your opportunities and learning.
My favorite Dr. Seuss book is Mr. Brown Can Moo. Can you?
The Lorax.
My favorite Dr. Seuss book is There's a Rocket in My Pocket.
My favorite Dr. Seuss book is All the Places You'll Go.
My favorite Dr. Seuss book is Green Eggs and Ham.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Wacky Wednesday!
What's up, sports fans? That's Eli.
And that's Gemma.
And this is your Week in Sports.
Last week, our winter athletes wrapped up the end of their seasons.
That's right. Congratulations to our SFL League champions. Our girls soccer team tied with Whitney to secure the title, and they ended their season off with a record of 7 wins, 1 tie, and 2 losses. Great job, ladies.
Wrestling also finished up the end of their season last week. We sent off 7 wrestlers to compete in the Sac Joaquin Masters Championships. Gemma pinned 4 girls and took home a bracket, hat, and a first-place medal. She went on to compete at the state tournament as the #1 seed and got 5th with a tournament record of 6-2 and a season record of 31 wins, 3 losses, and 29 pins. Great job, Gem.
Thanks, Eli. And great job to all of our winter athletes. Let's have a look back at the winter sports recap made by Ashley.
And cut. Video right here. Video. Okay.
Moving on into spring, our track and field athletes have been busy. They had their first SFL meet of the season with 700 athletes competing in our very own stadium. Kyle Hall won the 110-meter hurdles and the 300-meter hurdles. Gigi Kirchner won the 100-meter hurdles and the 300-meter hurdles, as well as coming in second in the long and triple jump. Dustin Armstrong came in second in the girls 400-meter. Kat Sewell placed in third in discus. Jack Kimmel came in second in boys discus. And lastly, our boy Devin Pereira came in third in the varsity boys mile. And all of our athletes did an amazing job to pull out a win against Del Oro and Folsom. Looking forward to a great season, guys.
And here's Coach Ekman talking a little bit more about track.
Yesterday was crazy. We never experienced anything like it. You know, normally we just have 2 teams at a dual meet, so all 6 teams was pretty amazing. Probably about 700 kids, and it took about 6.5 hours, but a lot of good competition, and it looks like the scores are rolling in this morning. It looks like we're doing pretty well. We swept Folsom in all 4 divisions, and it looks like we swept Del Oro and maybe tied in the JV girls, but we're still looking at a couple scores, so pretty good for our first outing.
Lacrosse, softball, and swim are also having some preseason games and meets, and things are looking good. Should be a great spring season, and looking forward to some storm events as well. That was your Week in Sports. See you next week, Rockland.
Also, we have had our spring musical Hello Dolly going on for a few days now, and it is going great. And it's still going on, and I can personally say it looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm on Tech Theater, so I helped design the set, and I'm super excited to go out and see it this weekend, and I encourage you guys all to go out and check it out while you still can.
What's up, Rockland? What's up, Rockland? What's up, Rockland High School?
What's up, Rockland? Today we are gonna go see Hello Dolly. And if you've never been to an RHS production, I will show you how to buy tickets and what to do before and after and whatnot.
You can have fun and go out to eat with your friends. Head over to Safeway,
which is right up the street from Rockland, and you can get everyone flowers, all your friends flowers that are in the show. So while you're getting your flowers, it will be tempting, but don't grab a snack because food isn't allowed in the theater. But you can buy a snack at intermission.
Hi.
Bye, Safeway.
There's no way we parked here.
So after you're done buying flowers for your friends, you're gonna go head over to the theater and buy your tickets because tickets can only be bought at the door. So make sure to show up probably around 30 minutes early, especially if you wanna make sure that you got those tickets. Let's go in. Your tickets will be $8 with an ASB card and $10 without. Bring your cash, because we only take cash. Hi, Rachel! Hi! Oh my gosh. Did you go to here?
I did go here. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. What are some things you do while you're waiting to watch the show?
You can eat your dinner.
Eat a wine.
Out in the lobby, but not in the theater.
Not in the theater, no. And you can converse with friends. Yay.
We can play games.
You can go ahead and take a good look at the whole cast of Hello Dolly. We can look at the Yonkers cast, which will be on this side, and then the NYC cast. Take a look at all your friends. Doors open at 6:45, so make sure you are here so you can get a seat. I'm so excited to see Hello Dolly!
I'm so excited to see Hello Dolly.
I love Hello Dolly!
Woo!
Come see Hello Dolly for Jeff is a Pigeon on stage.
Don't forget to turn
Your cell phone's off.
exactly. Everybody break a leg.
60,000 cash.
And pretty dirty too. For washing, blowing, showing hair, and it takes off. It's spelled from up here. Let's get dressed, Barnaby.
And that is a wrap on Hello Dolly. I will see you later.
And now for your announcements. Campus Life is every Tuesday and Friday in L6. Go join them for pizza or breadsticks and awesome conversation, and all are welcomed.
If you're looking for a good way to start out for your week, Yoga Club meets every Monday at 8 a.m. in room J6. You guys can go join them and you guys practice some yoga.
And then ASL Club meets every single Tuesday at lunch in room H1, and we can't wait to see you there.
The ASB student government applications for the 2023-2024 school year are open for current freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. The applications will be available on the RHS website, and they are due back Friday, March 10th.
And this week, our lesson in Homeroom will be about our growth mindset. So let's hand this over to Homeroom Heroes to get Homeroom started. Have a great weekend, Rockland.
Last time on Homeroom Heroes, our band of superheroes led the school on a quest which we all learned more about empathy, plus a scavenger hunt about Rockland. These heroes roamed the halls and lands of RHS, but they're not alone. There's more.
That's right, RHS. There is a giant super world here at Rockland that most people don't even know about. It is called the HHCU, the Homeroom Heroes Cinematic Universe. And I am part of that universe. Curious Cat. You see, I'm curious about a lot of things here at this school. Like, why is it that bread stuffed with cheese is called a Bosco stick? I'm also curious about being here all by myself. I think I need a little help today. Hey, Supersaurus! Thanks for helping me today! So, what are you curious about, Supersaurus? Oh, that's a good one, Supersaurus. Yeah, I wonder, too, why they have all those half circles, but they don't even line up where the door opens. Weird, huh? Anything else you're curious about, Supersaurus? Another good one. About how our brain grows and improves over time. It's called growth mindset. Growth mindset is how we thrive on challenges and don't see failures as a reflection of ourselves, rather as a springboard to move forward. Do you have anything to add about growth mindset, Supersaurus?
Not so long ago, many scientists believed that the brain did not change after childhood, that it was hardwired and fixed by the time we became adults. But recent advances in only the last decade now tell us that this is simply not true. the brain can and does change throughout our lives. It is adaptable, like plastic. Hence, neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity. How does neuroplasticity work? If you think of your brain as a dynamic, connected power grid, there are billions of pathways or roads lighting up every time you think, feel, or do something. Some of these roads are well-travelled. These are our habits, our established ways of thinking, feeling, and doing. Every time we think in a certain way, practice a particular task, or feel a specific emotion, we strengthen this road. It becomes easier for our brains to travel this pathway. Say we think about something differently, learn a new task, or choose a different emotion. We start carving out a new road. If we keep travelling that road, our brains begin to use this pathway more, and this new way of thinking, feeling, or doing becomes second nature. The old pathway gets used less and weakens. This process of rewiring your brain by forming new connections and weakening old ones is neuroplasticity in action. The good news is that we all have the ability to learn and change by rewiring our brains. If you have ever changed a bad habit or thought about something differently, you have carved a new pathway in your brain and experienced neuroplasticity firsthand. With repeated and directed attention towards your desired change, you can rewire your brain.
Oh, I am also even curious about these 4 places, because this is a growth mindset challenge. You're probably wondering what there is to be curious about these 4 places. Well, it's about you and your brain. You see, this is a challenge called Which One Does Not Belong? Kind of a brain teaser. Anyway, Super Source, can you help me out with this? Can you look at these 4 images and pick which one does not belong? How is Starbucks different from the other ones? That's right, Supersaurus. Starbucks is primarily a place for drinks first and food second. Okay, let's keep the same 4 and let's try this with Mickey D's. Supersaurus, what do you think? That's right, Supersaurus. McDonald's only is 1 word, whereas all of the other places are 2 words. Another great idea, Supersource. Let's have you in Homeroom land try this. Teachers will put up 4 different images and have the rest of Homeroom today where all of your Homeroom heroes in your class can see if they can figure out which ones don't belong. That's it for today, RHS. We'll see you next week.